Well, after 87 years, we're finally back on YouTube. Hope you're all doing okay out there. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're all staying inside. What a couple of months this has been. But I just hope you're all being safe there. We're finally back here on YouTube after so long. Sorry I was away for more than a month this time, but I just had some own things to sort out and just take a little break from YouTube as well. So I'm glad to be back, and we're here in Kona. Last time we came into this very small Canadian town right here, and checked out the general store. There was a dead man, and now we're investigating the LACHANCE house. So we're on the hunt for GISELE'S, and if you're just joining us here, head back to the first video just to find out what the hell I'm doing, because I had to actually wander around a little bit and find out for myself what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. I could not remember for the life of me what I was doing. LACHANCE. I'm sorry, I'm not good with French names. GISELE'S. Okay, so we're gonna find GISELE'S. I don't want to open up my journal. 1555. So from what I can remember, oh, wood. I'm gonna take some of his. Oh, never mind. My inventory's full. So from what I can remember from last time, we found a murdered body, and someone encased in ice. Oh, yeah, like that. Oh God.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
God, I can imagine. Okay, eyesight. Ah, I remember the flashlight button this time. Can I close you over? Can I close you at the... Not that it's going to make a difference since that window is open, is it? I think so. Oh, we're getting another...
The otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity. Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back.
God, what kind of cold do you need?
Vision took over him.
What kind of cold do you need that it will just do that to you? Big red handprint says this way. Oh.
Something was hidden under the stairs.
Oh, we got a secret panel here. Okay, and my flashlight is non-activated. Oh. Bertrand LACHANCE, 1948. Nah, we can do away with that radio. God, it's so dark. Oh.
The man grabbed his rifle.
Oh.
Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
No. There was nothing useful here. Wow, thanks for telling me, game. Didn't even have to check. Oh! Ah, well, I've already checked that. Bertrand LACHANCE. I'm gonna forget that name. 1948.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Oh God, they're going at it. Not in the good way. Hey.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
GISELE'S
The
diary.
veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Oh God. Oh, GISELE'S diary. Page 1 September. Mother once told me when I first met Gilles that I... Wait, this is supposed to be GISELE'S diary? I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Giselle. Sorry about that. Giselle's diary. No. Giselle's diary. Mother once told me when I first met Julie that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb in the lot, and as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. Oh, I can probably doubt that. The blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Julie's brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Julie can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Julie is way out of his league, but Julie doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Julie is master of nothing. He is a slave, and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use, and I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Right. It is true Hamilton, page 2, it is true Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is Julie himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember his father's first initial, followed by three numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Who could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers but my Julie? I think we got 3 numbers. Didn't we? From somewhere. I'll have to check back in the notes. Julie has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him this blackmail business would be hard on him, but that's the problem with idiots. They always seem to... Like, she's a bit hard on him. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton will find out, and then we're done for. We'll have to move to Valdor, and live with the small fry. I'm shaking as I'm writing this. I cannot believe I have taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl, she was so young. Oh, what happened? Oh, it doesn't sound good. Looks like they were painting the whole house. Hey, got some wawa. Nice. Alright, nothing in here. The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. And already trying to blackmail someone. Superb. Nice, fire stars. Getting some good loot. Let me fill some more clothes, ye bastards. Eh. Alright, let's take a peek at you. You're so unfortunate you are. Even the curtains are frozen. Jeez. Guess this is a pretty good time to just raid someone's house then. 3 o'clock. Yet to find a clock that works. Ah. I mean, it seems to work like the pendulum there, but... Okay, so I think we've already kind of got a clue here. I forgot his name, Bertrand Lalage, 1948. So BL. Article about the store. Founded by Bertrand LACHANCE.
Along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Oh, bird! Founded by Bertrand LACHANCE more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez LACHANCE, is one of Manhatan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as blooming as it once was. Gilles LACHANCE, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles LACHANCE still helms the register. Well, good for him.
Moving.
Ooh.
What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Ah. Okay, so BL, but I've got to remember the... If I can... Oh, okay, so yeah, I remember us getting a number of 739. A strange vision I had when I got near the ice was puzzling. My investigator brain keeps focusing on a small detail that may be a pointless... Yes, a necklace with a number 739, so that's going to be it. Hold on.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The LACHANCES could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
I suppose so. Fuck, I forgot the number. 739. God, I forgot the number. What's the number? 3 numbers is all I had to remember. 739, yay.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
Isn't there supposed to be 2? Oh. So it was just B instead of BL? I thought it was supposed to be 2 layers. The controller's doing a weird thing when it keeps pulling up. Okay, now if I can remember how to duck. There we go. Yes. Oh, compromising file, Let's give this a read. William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included. Like the infamous Seraphine Prodrea. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regards to the acquisition of his damn mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to install terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Written with different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook, but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. So can I change the page here, or is it just this bit? Oh. Oh. So I guess that photograph is the incriminating evidence. Stop bringing out the map. Huh. I've been in here. Okay, I want you to smile for me now. Is it nice and wide? Yeah. Gonna hang this on my fridge. Alright, just wondering what I gotta do. Nah, I'm gonna go up the stairs actually. Ooh, light switch. Yes.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
Wow. Wouldn't really say that. It's pretty okay for a place getting
beautiful
Refurbed.
portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Is that Smigarettes? Yeah, Smigarettes. A box full of Harlequin novels. Harlequin novels.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Oh, no. 10 Polaroid films, nice.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LACHANCES had just moved in.
Die. And his photographs. Looks like they didn't like the look of this place, yeah, well.
Many boxes scattered
yeah.
about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure
Figure
that
out
the
that they just moved
LACHANCES had
in.
just moved in.
I get it. Maybe I should search for some records.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random box.
Some random box. Well, it's not here. I mean, this is. I mean, I don't really even know if you can do something with the records, but just the way he said that in some random box kind of makes me feel maybe.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LACHANCES had just moved in.
LACHANCE? I've been saying LACHANCE. I'm surprised I've been saying it anyway, other than something completely horrendous, to be honest. LACHANCE. GISELE'S. Okay.
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LACHANCES had just moved in.
Wonder if they've just moved in. Oh, I can do that, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, my brain's been going down in my fire. If that makes any kind of sense. Wonder if that's actually going to melt.
That window had seemingly been left open for a while, Carl thought. Given the punishing weather, it couldn't have been intentional.
So someone came in and just opened their window. Or... Jesus, I don't know. It all seems a bit weird. Oh, hey, meat.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked.
Tisk,
Likely
tisk.
that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Yeah, what a waste of nice. Someone's dead, but what a waste of nice stew. Alright, I'll take a look at the journal. Oh. I need to get used to these controls once some more. For what it's worth, a vision told me that things weren't going to be... Well, weren't going so well between the LACHANCES. They were hiding many things from each other, deep down. The woman's dirty... the woman's... No, it's the woman's diary speaks volumes about that. She even reveals the secrets within her husband's safe. Many screams and secrets between them. So not every page is good. The pages don't get filled in like one after the other. It's as if one part of the game has its own section designated in the journal, so it just immediately goes there, so you've got to keep flicking through. So I have no clue what to do, so I'm just gonna keep trying. So there's nothing else in here. So it's really just a photograph. I mean, it's a briefcase. I guess, you know, could be full of money, but... And there's only just this one page. I don't know, I reckon he's got something on the guy. Get a bit of music up in here. Or something like it.